You know, I'm not sure how it got to be 8 p.m. already, but it is, and it's still Father's Day, but it's 8 p.m. and it's the July turn in, month of July in DAK 2. And I was hoping that I get the whole month of DAK 2 played, and I'm just sitting down now. I'm sitting down now because I've been goofing around with Case White and getting it set up, and it's taken a while. I had some trouble, like I mentioned earlier, I had trouble with space. I got trouble with space, so I finally figured out a way to do it and get it squared away so it's kind of safe and secure on a table without it going. So, but I've got to bring counters on. It's going to take a while for DAK 2. And hey, Christopher Smith, you mentioned to me that I should maybe put CV on the magnet board, and I really wanted to do that, and that's actually an awesome idea, and it's an awesome idea because, hey, you know, I thought of it too. But the counters are too thick. They're old. They're the old 1976 super thick counters, and they just don't fit. And I just realized also that I can't get my freaking air reinforcement this turn because I haven't lost the right aircraft. I keep losing the wrong ones. So that's kind of a poopy thing. That was all I had. I'm going to check back in a few minutes. I'll show you what's coming on the board. We've got a lot of coastal defense units coming on this turn, and they're not really very good for the Germans, but they can fill some spots around the edges, and just in case the British try to do something stupid. And then when I get that done and get this first turn of July done, I'll show you some cool new tequila that I found in New Mexico. In Mexico. Yes, I'm back. Good news is I do get that aircraft, which is really cool. And I made a mistake. I was looking at the previous month. So I'm just clipping all these counters. What I decided to do with DAK was, rather than punch the whole darn thing, because I didn't know how far I would get with the game, I would just punch it as I played it, and that's okay. I don't mind, but it slows down the turns a little bit, which is problematic when I'm trying to get through a whole turn, a series of turns in a hurry. And you know, part of me is not in a hurry, but for some reason I feel this dramatic need to just get cranking on this game. It's been so long since I've played that the board's dusty, and I've actually sealed my room up pretty well. Put airtight seals on my game room, on the air conditioning unit, storage closet, and the door. But unfortunately the door's been left open quite a bit, so just because of the construction and stuff that's going on in the house. But anyway, that was a back crunch. Yeah. You can always tell because it makes a sound. And you can feel the resistance. And if you're paying attention to the talking video, like that, oh, there's one. There we go. You won't do it. And here's a tequila, and it's really dark. It almost looks like a bourbon. It's called Extra Añejo, but it just means it's aged 36 months, and it's a little sweet. I think they use like a sherry cask or something like that. So instead of being aged 18 to 24 months, it's aged 36 months, and this is in I think it's a sherry cask is what I recall the guy telling me. But it's okay. It's not as good as I remember it being, but then again, I've been out for a while. So anyway, we're going to move reinforcements. July's a bad month for the Germans because the Germans have their Mediterranean transport goes from 6 down to 3 SP, and their coastal transport goes down to 1 SP. So if you get a Mediterranean interdiction from the Malta situation, it's really bad. Fortunately, I picked up 2T, which reminds me I'm going to get that, put that over there. I picked up 2T on a random event, which is kind of neat. And as I'm getting back, looking at the board, it's been, like I said, it's been a long time since I've played. it's really cool. There's some really exciting stuff going on here. I'll show you a little bit. I'm using I'm not going to see what I'm doing, so bear with me. See, it's still light outside, but it's 8 o'clock, and it's also 90 degrees outside. Let's see if I can see where we are. Yes, it's not going to be. Hello. I can't see the viewfinder because I'm using my phone, and that's really retarded. Really retarded thing to do. There, my friends, is the battlefield, right there. And, wow, I'm really not doing a good job, am I? And I had one sip of tequila and I'm a train wreck. Anyway, that's the battlefield. Trust me, it's going to be awesome. There's lots of maneuver about to happen on both sides. The Allies have lots of reinforcements, so it's a pretty cool situation going on. All right, I'm going to start crapping on and get playing.